Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Today's recipe is for traditional Maamoul, guaranteed to be 100% successful, delicious, and unique. The dough is smooth and melts in the mouth, as you will notice. Follow along with the video to learn all the secrets of this recipe. First, I'd like to ask you to pay close attention to this recipe, as it's one that really sets us apart. I'll start with 400 grams of butter at room temperature and begin whipping it. You can use any method that suits you for mixing. I'm using a hand mixer. Add a cup or slightly less of powdered sugar until it dissolves into the butter and continue whisking. You could use half a cup of powdered sugar, as we did in the past, but now that we've gotten used to the taste of sugar, we add a full cup. This step depends on your preference as well. Here, I add 2 eggs. After whipping the sugar with the butter, I add the first egg and continue mixing until all the ingredients are blended. Then, add the second egg and keep mixing. After thoroughly mixing everything, I add 4 tablespoons of powdered milk, which gives a rich and delicious flavor. And a little vanilla, about a teaspoon or less. If you prefer to omit it, that's fine, because the butter's flavor will dominate the Maamoul. Make sure to choose high-quality butter to achieve a distinct flavor and a wonderful aroma. Also, don't forget to add a quarter teaspoon of salt to balance the flavors. Continue mixing until all ingredients are well combined. Now add a half teaspoon of baking powder, then gradually add flour in stages. 2 cups initially. As the butter's texture is still apparent in the dough, add another cup, then another. Continuing to stir and mix in the flour until we achieve the right consistency. After adding 4 cups so far, the dough still retains some butter softness and sticks when touched. I aim for the dough to be crumbly yet cohesive at the same time. This is how we know we've reached the desired consistency. Using our hands, we continue to knead the dough, adding flour in this manner. After reaching a total of 5½ cups of flour, you will notice that the dough is cohesive yet crumbles when touched. not as buttery as you see now. Next, add half a cup of evaporated milk. If evaporated milk isn't available, you can use regular milk, but be careful not to over-knead at this stage to avoid hardening the maamoul. Just moisten the dough with milk in this way. Once the milk disappears, we stop kneading. Now, we form the dough into balls and set it aside on plastic wrap. Look at how smooth and soft the dough's texture is. It's easy to shape without cracking. This is the texture we need. Cover it with plastic wrap and set it aside. Then prepare the date filling. I chose date filling as it is the most popular, but we will prepare other fillings in upcoming videos. For now, the date filling is most common. Here, I have 600 grams of dates. I add a full tablespoon of butter and start kneading the dates until they become soft and smooth in this form. After it's shaped like this, I cover it with plastic wrap and set it aside. I use a Maamoul mold because it makes shaping very simple and easy. Begin by preparing and forming the dates into small balls, weighing about 14 grams each. And if I divide the maamoul dough into balls, each weighs approximately 40 grams. Make sure to continuously cover the dough well so it doesn't dry out and crack. Now, I make a hole in the center of each dough ball and will stuff them with date balls, an extremely easy and simple method. The dough is fantastic, and you must try it. I doubt you've tasted maamoul like this in your life. You can prepare it in any size that suits you. For me, this size and thickness are delicious, with a wonderful texture. Here, I continue shaping with the mold, but if the tool starts to stick to the dough, you can oil it a bit to prevent sticking. Put it in a preheated oven at 190 degrees Celsius on the second rack until it gets some color. Then, do not open the oven until it achieves a distinctive golden color. Keep the oven at medium heat to prevent the maamoul from cracking. Overfilling is also one of the reasons maamoul could crack. Look at the final result. How wonderful and distinctive the maamoul pieces are. Look at them from the inside. The appearance speaks for itself. If you liked the video, Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.